we are going to do division of fractions. That's our next section in operations with fractions. We're going to go over two different models. We're going to do the most commonly accepted model, which is reciprocating, and multiplying. And we're also going to do common denominators. So from here on in, when you're in your math marking, or when we're talking about one of the two ways to do division of fractions using just the math, we are going to refer to it as either R, which will be reciprocating, or CD, which will be common denominators. So if you see an R, it means that we're using the reciprocating model. If we are using a CD, then we're using the common denominator model. Okay, so we'll start off. We're going to do a reciprocating model here for the question 2 divided by 3 over 4. So the first step that we're going to do when we start this question is we're going to put that first number, that whole number, into its fraction form, which is, of course, putting it over a 1. And the reciprocating part of division of fractions using reciprocation is the flipping of the second fraction. So you can see here that this is 3 over 4. What we want to do is then flip that over so it becomes 4 over 3. So remember that when we're talking about division and multiplication, what we're actually talking about is two opposite functions. So when we flip this second fraction, we actually change that into a multiplication question. So when we're reciprocating, we leave our first number as it is, we change our sign to multiply, and then we flip that second fraction. And as you know from what we've already covered, we just go straight across here. So we would check to see if there's any cross simplification that can be done. In this question there isn't, so we would just now multiply straight across. 2 times 4 is 8. 1 times 3 is 3. 8 over 3. We finally check to see if that fraction can be reduced down to its simplest form, or if it needs to be changed to mixed numeral or anything like that. And you can see here that indeed this is an improper fraction. So we have to find out how many times 3 goes into 8. And when we do the math on that, we discover that it can go 2 times for 2 wholes, and that is 6. 8 take away 6 is 2 over 3. So that is reciprocating 2 divided by 3 over 4.